Man, you know, a lot of people, they ain't really about that life that they claim they about, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they don't want to jump into that fire, you know what I mean? Because if they have to jump into that fire, you know, they be scared. You know, they always say if you scared, go to church. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's been people out here who knew they was supposed to help me, but because they cared so much about comfort, they didn't want to be discomforted. See, when you serving the Most High Yahweh, you can't be afraid of discomfort because that's what's going to come. Because when you choose to serve the Most High Yahweh, when you choose to give him your life and you choose to live right and according to his word, according to his statutes, according to his laws, and things of that nature, that's when, you know, you're going to start, the fire is going to be turned up. That's when the battle is going to become fierce, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people is scared to fight, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is scared to stand up because they sold out for money. Sellouts, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll see that, you know what I'm saying, the Most High is moving in your life and the Most High is blessing you. And then they want to try to come in at the end. You know what I mean? Then they think that they can buy God off. You see what I'm saying? They think that they could give you a little money or something. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be cool. You know what I mean? But all the while, they don't invite you to none of the events. You know what I'm saying? They don't never come swoop you up and take. You know what I'm saying? People just want to be seen in front of people. People, they do things that they do in front of people so that they can be glorified in front of people. You see what I'm saying? But the Most High say, what you do in secret, he will reward you openly. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of people, they want to take the Most High's glory, and the Most High, he ain't gonna allow you to take his glory. See, you know what I'm saying? It's just like David. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people, man, they got real, you know, mental problems. You know, to where they'll be mad at you because you putting in the work, because you doing what's necessary, you know, to live a better life when you come from dysfunction. You see what I'm saying? When they got the same 24 hours in the day to do the exact thing you do, but you know what they want to do? They'll take it from you. They'll do all kind of witchcraft and all kind of things to get all in your energy, to watch you, monitor you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, man, it's ridiculous the things that people do. You know what I mean? Because they want to advance. You know what I'm saying? See, they want to take the shortcut. You know what I mean? It was an 11-day journey for Israel. It took them 40 years because they doubted the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Because they doubted them. See, these people, they really doubt the Most High. They don't believe in the God that they say they believe in. Because if you believe in the God that you say you believe in, then what is fear? You know what I'm saying? See, you ain't seen me because, you know, they been trying to silence me. They been sicking their little police on me, flying their little helicopters over me, you know what I mean, giving me bogus tickets and all kind of stuff, you know what I mean, to shut me up, keep me silent. You know what I mean? They been monitoring me and following me, you know what I'm saying, tearing up my bikes, tearing up my cars, you know what I'm saying? They been doing all this wickedness because they don't want, you know what I'm saying, kingdom business to be done. Let me say that. You know, they don't want kingdom business to be done. Man, it's ridiculous, man, the stuff that people do. You know what I mean? Because they want to take shortcuts. There is no shortcuts in the Most High Yah. There is no shortcuts. You cannot take no shortcuts. See, a lot of people lean into their own understanding. And that's why you give them what you got. Because you're not leaning to the understanding of the Most High. It says, lean not to your own understanding, but acknowledge him in all your ways, and he shall direct your path. But it's just like David. See, you know what I'm saying? David was a little farm boy. You know what I mean? His stature was small. Nobody paid attention to David. Everybody ignored him. But he was out in the field, though. He was out in the field doing the most high's work, attending to his sheep. You know what I'm saying? Guarding his sheep, fighting lions, tigers, and bears. But, you know, people, we want to see, you know, football players, basketball players, entertainment. That's who we idolize. You know what I'm saying? You got to be of some type of stature, certain stature, for people to really pay attention to you. But you see what the Most High Yahweh did for David was he brought him into the light. You know what I'm saying? Because of the anointing. Because, see, David didn't try to push himself to the front. You know what I'm saying? David stayed at the back until the Most High Yahweh called him forward. See, a lot of y'all be trying to make a name for yourself, just like Eve did. Eve tried to make a name for herself. And that's why the whole world is messed up. Hey, I remember this old man I used to know. You know, well, he ain't old, but he older than me. You know what I'm saying? This elderly man. He gone now, but he used to say this right here. When he used to drink alcohol, you know, Wild Irish Rose, he'll pop the top, right? And he'll be like, before he drank it, he'll be like, here's to the bee that stung the bull and got the bull to bucking. Hey, then he'll go on and say, here's to the bee that stung Adam and Eve and got the whole world to making love. And then he'll take a sip. You know what I'm saying? Because Eve tried to make a name for herself. And she did it through S3X. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know I'm jumping a lot of places, but I'm just saying, you know, it don't make no sense how people be doing. You dig what I'm saying? The things that people do. You know what I mean? You know, how they show themselves to they true colors. You see what I'm saying? How they show their true colors. You see what I'm saying? And when you see they true colors, man, don't you not forget that. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna always really show you who they is. You know what I'm saying? And when they show you who you is, then you treat them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I said with David. He was small and insignificant. You see? But when the Most High anointed him, you know what I mean? He started to be known. You know, to the fact where, you know, the people were shouting out, David killed his 10,000. Saul killed his thousands, but David killed his 10,000. David was getting all the praise. And because of that, because the Most High did that. Not David. David didn't do that. He was just being obedient. See, a lot of y'all don't want to be obedient to the Most High, but you want the praise. That's why you go buy the cars and clothes and you idolize these things, because you want to be praised by the people. You want people to see you in a certain light when you're doing all kind of manners of evil under the sun. Doesn't make any sense. And you doing all kind of stuff to keep somebody silent. You bullying people. Just that's how y'all been all y'all life, straight bullies. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get in your way. I ain't gonna get in your lane. I ain't gonna crash with you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let the Most High handle you. Trust and believe me. You've been told to sit down, and you won't sit down. You just keep it up. You know what I'm saying? You just keep it up. You know what I mean? Y'all still running around here trying to stop and bind and do all these things that you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And you expect people to be quiet about the things that you're doing. But I'm going to stay silent. I ain't going to say nothing, because, see, one thing I won't do is I won't disparage your character. I won't defame your character. I won't say nothing about you that I can't say to your face. And that's what a lot of y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go behind the scenes talking about people, about things that you don't even know about. Because you see the Most High blessing them, because they putting in the work, because you too lazy to put in the work. That ain't nobody's fault but yours. It's your fault. Because you don't want to serve God. You want to serve yourself. You made yourself God. It's nobody's fault but yours. See, I know like this. It's just like a mathematical equation. If you have 100 plus 100, and you have a minus 20 or minus 80, let's say minus 80, what does that leave you with? 20. It leaves you with 20, correct? So what I'm trying to explain to you is that no matter if you doing positive things to move forward, if you doing it in a negative manner, you're going to always take a loss. But see, some of y'all don't want to take no losses. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what America did to you. You know what I'm saying? They put you in football. They put you in basketball. They put you in all these sports, gave you a competitive spirit. So you don't even want to see nobody else win. You think you just supposed to be the one to win all the time. But you can't be a boss if you're not willing to take a loss. You can't win a championship if you ain't lost a game. Because it's in those losses that you learn how to win. A lot of people ain't willing to take the loss. A lot of people ain't willing to be discomfort. A lot of people ain't willing to stay in their car for 4 years. Rain, sleet, and snow. Sleep in the cold when it's people behind the scenes doing evil. And I'm telling you right now, the Most High gonna handle you. Because it's not gonna be me. You're not gonna stick me in the jail. You're not gonna charge me. You're not gonna put me into that. It's not gonna happen. And I done told y'all before. You know what I'm saying? You better leave well enough alone. Because the Most High is sick and tired of it. But y'all just keep on, because, see, once you make a deal with the devil, you got to keep that deal up. Because you know what? As soon as it doesn't work, it's coming back to you. You reap what you sow. So all them death spells y'all been doing, all those beauty spells that y'all been doing, all the witchcraft and all that stuff that you been doing, it's going to catch up to you sooner or later. And me, because I'm still in the flesh, hopefully sooner than later. So, shalom, peace and blessings. Y'all have a nice day.